Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer. And to all of you that keep coming back, hello and welcome back. Quick reminder, if you've never subscribed, just to remind you to click that red button there that says subscribe, and after that click the bell sign, and that way you get a notification whenever I upload a new video. So before I say anything else in this video, I'm just going to quickly read the article to you guys. So this is from Punch newspaper, and it says the Inspector General of Police Mohammed Adamu has ordered a probe into the allegations of rap. I'm going to call it rap because if I use the right word, YouTube is another story altogether. So I'm going to use the word rap. So when you hear me say rap, you know what I'm talking about. Has ordered a probe into the allegations of rap against music icon Oladapo Dbanj, aka Dbanj. This is contained in a letter with reference number CB, all of that number, blah 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 blah, signed by the principal staff to the IG DCP Idowu Owohunwa. The letter was addressed to the Deputy Inspector General of Police, Force Criminal Investigation Department, Area 10, Garki, Abuja. The IG's letter was in response to a petition written to the IG by Mr. Tommy Ojoge Daniel, a lawyer for Miss Sheyinto Babatayo, who accused Dbanj of rapping her in 2018. The letter written by the IG is titled Re-Petition Against 1. Oladapo Daniel Oyebanjo, aka Dbanj, for rap indecent attempted on Miss Sheyinto Temi Dayo. The letter read in part, I forward herewith copy of letter dated June 5th, 2020, received from Ojoge, Omileye and partners on the above underlined subject. I am to respectfully convey the directive of the Inspector General of Police. Accept the assurance of my esteemed regards, please. Sheyinto's friend, Benjamin Essie, in a Twitter trend in early June, had told the story of how Dbanj allegedly rapped Sheyinto at a hotel 2 years ago in December 2018. She said Dbanj allegedly got into my friend's room and forcefully he would walk her out of the room, kept his finger in her vajayjay and repeatedly rapped her. The rap experience, Essie said, has caused Sheyinto some trauma since the incident happened. 1 month after Essie's tweets, Sheyinto came out publicly to present herself as the lady who was allegedly rapped by Dbanj in December 2018. The musician, however, denied the allegations levied against him and asked his accuser to make a public apology and also pay him the sum of 100 million in damages. So anyways, I saw that today and I wanted to make a video about it because there's been a lot of stuff going on recently. For the non-Nigerians or Nigerians that are not really up to date, they're not really up to date with the Nigerian news, there's been so much going on recently about women and their bodies being, how do I say it? About women being rapped. Okay, maybe about women being rapped in Nigeria. A lot has happened in recent. The other day, a girl was in a church. She was studying or whatever they said she was doing, and never got home. They went to the church and found her. She was gone, if you know what I mean. YouTube is making things difficult for people. Honestly, there's some words you don't want to say. This girl was gone, and somebody had gone there, but I don't know if it's somebody or some people or whatever had gone there, and they had rapped her. You know what I mean? They had rapped her, and when they were done, they deleted her they used a fire extinguisher. And like the pictures, when you see the picture on social media, you would like, you can't even look at the picture of what they did to this young girl. This girl was like early 20s, and there's been so much in the news recently about women that have been raped. So this one is allegation, because some people may come now and say, oh, you didn't say this, you didn't say that, you didn't say this, you should have said this, you should have said that. I think a lot of people actually need to sit down with a lawyer and know, especially if you have a channel, I don't know, and actually sit down with a lawyer and find out what you can say and what you cannot say. When something is an allegation, that's all it is an allegation. Until the person is found guilty, proven guilty, found guilty, then you can come out and say the person is this or that. So I'm not going to say anything about Dbanj because it's an accusation. At the moment, that's what it is. So at the same time, allegations like this should not be taken lightly because there have been a lot of cases. And the thing is, Nigeria is beginning to even take it. I can't even say if they even take it seriously enough. But unfortunately, our society is a society where some men still do not believe that a woman has equal right to a man. They do not believe that a male child and a female child should have equal right to education, equal right to jobs and stuff like that. We're up against a lot in our society, right? Thing is that there was a time when it was, you know, things are changing. There was a time where men could do whatever they liked with a woman and nothing would happen. But I like the fact that things are changing. It's beginning to be something that women are comfortable enough to actually come out and say, that man raped me. There was a time when women couldn't say it. When it happens, they just be like, no, I'm never going to talk about it because of the stigma, because of the this. But a lot of women are coming out and saying, is she telling the truth or no? That's not what my video is about. Something else I really want to talk about is the area of some people are now coming up with this narrative that, oh, you can't believe all these women. You know, you can't believe all these women. They, because somebody is famous, that's why they are coming for the person. Let me tell you, it's possible. It's very possible that people can, you know, lie on somebody because he's famous. We wouldn't want a situation whereby people that actually did it will get away with it just because you don't want to believe all the women. So that's why it's such a sensitive topic that needs to be taken seriously. I saw a post the other time on Instagram where this person was saying something about, it was about, you know, as this whole thing has been going on, this particular post now came up about, you know, women are lying and getting a man into trouble for nothing. You can't say that. You can't say that because it's such an important thing to be discussed. We cannot stay here and pretend that these things do not happen. It happens in every society in the world. But unfortunately, in a lot of African countries, they are not taken seriously. And it's slowly creeping in, you know, the idea of them being taken seriously. It is going on so much. And now, before I say it, because some guys see a video like this, they see it as an attack on all guys. There are some men, let me say this, there are some men that are womanizers. You know, when we say womanizer, there are some men that women is their biggest issue. Like they can never be faithful to their wives or whatever. So men are like that. When they see a woman, their whole body will be shaking. Yet they would never take it by force. You know, let's put it out there. There are some men that no matter how much they like a woman's body or likes to do the do, there are some men that no matter how much they are obsessed with doing the do and all of those things, they would never take it by force. So we have to put this out there. And the truth is this, there are a lot of women that are available for, how do I say it now? There are a lot of women that are available for, what do you say? How do I say it? Available to agree to do the do. And that's why I get, so why will anybody, I'm not talking about Dbanj, but I'm just talking about the fact that it is a real problem right now in Nigeria. It happened today. This last week alone, we heard about, I think, 2-3 girls that their lives were taken from them. After they raped them, they deleted them. Raped them and then they took their lives from them. I think that only last week alone. For you to know that it's such a big problem. So in as much as you may think some people are lying, don't quickly throw this kind of thing just like that. These things are serious. Because sometimes you don't take a minute to ask yourself, what if it's your sister or if it's your child? There was one on Facebook. Sometimes that's why sometimes some of these are the things you don't want to, I don't even want to make content about it because it just breaks your heart. There was one on Facebook. This girl is about 6-year-old, 4-year-old, a 4-year-old girl. And you're wondering how? It's a topic that needs to be discussed. And don't be, my thing is this, don't be too quick to say somebody is guilty, but at the same time, don't be too quick to say, oh, all these women are lying, because that's not how it works. I just wanted to come here and just share about it. I wanted to share about it because there's been so much of it talked about recently. This person did, famous people and non-famous people, but at the same time, I think my biggest fear is this idea of people saying, oh, they're all lying. One lady may be lying does not mean the other one is lying. This is the serious issue. Another thing in our culture is that, you know, in a culture where a lot of men have no respect for women, so men feel like, and so what? I saw a post on Facebook, and this guy was like, what is rap? Rap is, what do you mean rap? You see, at the end of the day, it's still the same thing. Whether it's by force, it's not by force, it's still the same thing. The other day on Facebook, I saw this video, and this guy was talking about how how he has been doing it to girls, and he doesn't feel anything. I will share that here for you guys to listen.
That particular girl, if you won't buy me some from market from my shop, I dey feel am. That time I never did.
Wait, how old be the girl? How old be the girl?
I'm not whether I'm 12 years old.
So you can't carry and enter your shop.
Now, you don't have to say at his virgin and now just put on there chocolate. Something like that.
They're supposed to arrest you, I swear to God.
They come who can arrest me.
That is what we are up against. That is what we are up against. Listen to how that guy spoke. And people are filming and laughing. That is somebody basically confessing to have done something so evil. And people are actually laughing and everything. And he is so comfortable enough. He knows he was being filmed. And he was comfortable enough to still talk about it. This is what we are up against. Dbanj may be guilty, may be innocent. We don't know that. But look at a guy like this that is comfortably talking about it. Because he has no fear. Because he has no fear. There's been so much that's happened that, there's never justice for these girls. So I wanted to talk about it because it's definitely a topic that should not be, left brushed under the carpet. It's a topic that needs to be discussed more and more and more because this is serious. It's something serious. And with that, I'm just going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.
My name is